Good morning, one and all. So, in the last class, for 6th class, in the last class, we had learned about the land reforms of Andhra Pradesh, different land forms of Andhra Pradesh. That was part A. Okay. Now, the same third chapter, part B. Here we are going to learn about one village. The village name is Panamakuro. Okay, that is a village which is near Uyyuru in Krishna district. Now coming to that, it is on the bank of Bandar Canal. You might have heard about Bandar Canal. Okay, so this Panamakuro village is near the bank of Bandar Canal, which take off means which is starting from Krishna river at Prakasham barrage in Vijayawada. Prakasham barrage, it is very famous. You might have learned about it very well in the previous classes. Okay, so coming to the location of Panamakuro, it is located in the bank of which river? Krishna. So it is located in, or it is situated in the bank of Bandar Canal, which takes off, which starts from the Krishna river at Prakasham barrage in Vijayawada. Panamakuro is situated between the Krishna river and the Bandar Canal. Okay, so the exact location of this Panamakuro village, it is between Krishna river and Bandar Canal. So already you know, the Krishna river or the Krishna water is diverted by this barrage, Prakasham barrage I already told you, into the canals and is used to irrigate about 12 lakh acres of land. Okay, so it is not a small piece of land. So from Prakasham barrage, the river water, Krishna water is divided or diverted into different barrage, into canals, and this water is used for the irrigation of about 12 lakh acres of land. So now coming to in Panamakuro, the soils or the condition or the what is the form of soil means the soils are mostly fertile. Fertile means I already told you, which is very useful to irrigate anything, whatever may be paddy or wheat or vegetables, whatever may, it is very useful for cultivating. Okay, so such a fertile soil were in Panamakuro village, and the soil name is alluvial black soils. They are calling it Vandru Bhumi. Okay, so as the soil is alluvial black soil, in Telugu they are calling it Vandru Bhumi. And also we can find here fine and black clay soils also in Panamakuro. Okay, and that is called in Telugu Nalla Ragadi Bhumi. The soils of this region are fertile to raise 2 or 3 crops a year. So that is called more cropping. So earlier time there was only one crop because we were mainly depending on rain. But now in this area I told you, the water is diverted, Krishna water is diverted through barrage into different canals, which is I told you used to irrigate almost 12 lakh acres of land. So here, as the water is available always, in 1 year they are making 2 or 3 crops. Okay. So coming to the rain, this region receives rains from June to October. June, July, August, September, October. From southwest monsoon. Okay, the name of the rain, southwest monsoon. So this area is getting rain from May, June, July. From June to October. June, July, August, September, October. Now coming to from November to May, there is relatively very little rain. November, December, January, February, March, April, May. These 3 months the rain is very little. Sometimes there may not be, sometimes little rain. So the lands near to the canal, it is low lying, can be easily irrigated. Okay, it is a low lying land in Panamakuro. It can be easily irrigated with the canal water which is coming from Krishna river. and it is higher elevated lands are not irrigated. Okay, so low lying lands it can be easily irrigated because of the water which is coming through canal because of Krishna river. But higher elevated lands they are not irrigated easily because from down to upside taking water it will be always very difficult. In such areas farmers are making borewells. Is it clear? So low lying areas, low lying means from up to down. The water is very easy to divert through canals or something. In that area, the fertility of soil also nice and they can make 2 or 3 crops 1 year. But higher elevated, highland areas, as it is very difficult to take water from low area to high area, the farmers are depending mainly borewells. Is it clear? Now another one thing. Coming to Krishna district. Krishna district is one of the most flood prone district of the state. Flood prone district means whenever there is continuous rain, the district will be fully filled with water, floods, Varada. So, the very specialty of the districts what I told, Krishna district is one of the most flood prone district, okay, in our state, in our Andhra Pradesh. Floods can be destructive and productive. Destructive and productive. Nowadays you can see for the last 2-3 days we were having continuous rain. Yes or no? So because of that in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh almost 34 or 35 people died only because of that floods. Why? Because the continuous rain. So when there is continuous rain, this is one district which is always getting flooded. Now, Panamakuro is very lucky as it is on high ground. Okay, Panamakuro village it may not get easily flooded because it is located high ground and has not been adversely affected. Okay, even during the worst floods in 1997, 2006 and 2009. So in Andhra Pradesh, in these 3 years we had very severe floods. Which year? 1997. 2006 and 2009. These 3 years there were continuous rain and there was floods almost all over the districts in that Andhra Pradesh. But even during these 3 years, 1997, 2006 and 2009, this Panamakuro village did not get affected because the floods because of its land location, okay, which is not easily affected by the floods. Now coming to the crops. Paddy, already you know in our surroundings areas also we are mainly cultivating paddy. So paddy is extensively cultivated all over the coastal plains, especially in Godavari and Krishna district. Okay, so East Godavari, West Godavari and Krishna district. These are the 3 main districts which is mostly depending on paddy. The farmers are mostly depending on paddy. Okay, so paddy is extensively, that means more and more is being cultivated all over the coastal plains. As coastal plains already you know the land near to water, okay, sea or something like that, especially both Godavari, East Godavari, West Godavari and Krishna district. Next, Alba crop is sown in June, July and is harvested around October and November. Name of the crop, okay, Alba crop. It is sown, that means cultivated during June and July and harvested. The fruit we are taking or when it is ripened we are taking it in October and November. Next one crop named Alba crop. Okay, Alba crop usually we are cultivating during December and we are harvesting around February and March. Now coming to during the summer, the farmers cultivate Jiluga or Philippicera to increase fertility. One kind of plant like that, okay, that they will cultivate. For what purpose? Not to get anything from that mainly, but for increasing the cultivation or increasing the fertility of the soil. Is it clear? So to increase the fertility of the soil, the farmers during summer they are mainly cultivating Jiluga or Philippicera, okay, to increase fertility of the soil in their fields. Next, coming to the fruit trees grow well on the river bank of Krishna and uplands. Around the area of Krishna and uplands, fruit trees, they grew very well, okay, especially near the river areas or where there is coastal areas. There are about 750 families, okay, how many? Around 750, there are about 750 families in Panamakuro village. Out of these, 10 families have 10 acres of land. So out of 750 families, 10 families are having 10 acres of land. Nearly 150 families are having land below 5 acres, and the remaining families that do not have any land. Is it clear? So when we are taking the history of Panamakuro village, in Panamakuro village, almost 750 families are there. Out of the 750 families, 10 families, they are having the land 10 acres, and 150 families, they are having land below 5 acres, and the remaining families, remaining means 150 plus 10, 160. Out of 750, this 160 go means the remaining families full, they are not having any kind of land. Okay, these are the main things what we are going through this village. Next, here in this village, the people are having different various professions and caste live in this village. Okay, not only one caste, not only one kind of professional people. The people who are having different professions, the people who are different castes, they all together live in this Panamakuro village. Only a few kinds of animals like bullocks, cows, buffaloes and sheep are reared for working on the fields. Is it clear? That means they do not use such kind of tractor or something like that. Okay, so for ploughing they are mainly using this. So the animals which are bullocks, cows, buffaloes and sheep, they are reared for working on the fields. And another one, basket weaving, pig rearing. Pig rearing means making the pigs to grow. Okay, so basket weaving, pig rearing and fishing. These three are the other professions among the people of Panamakuro village. Next, the village has a fully mechanized poultry farm. Poultry farm means hens, chickens. This you can see now. We are each and every Sunday or weekly 1 or 2 times we will buy chickens. So the place where these hens are being grown, that is known as poultry farm. Okay. So village has fully mechanized poultry farm. And also there is a rice mill in which paddy is milled into rice. Already you know in rice mills the paddy will be converted into rice. And the villages in a plant get into necessary raw materials and they can market easily. Okay, so as they are having a market also, they are able to sell their products in market easily. Okay, now we will learn certain keywords which are coming through this lesson. Already the last lesson we told about mountain, plateau and plains. Okay, so mountain means what definition we can give? Natural elevation of the earth's surface with a small summit. Small summit means not big, okay, small, some high like that, and broad base higher than the surrounded area. Suppose the surrounded area is plain like a small summit up like that. Okay, not more, and also broad base, that is known as mountain. Coming to plateau, flat topped tableland. Okay, flat topped tableland with steep stops in one side, more side. Is it clear? So it will be like this. Suddenly a steep, again flat, again steep like that. It is known as plateau. Plain means already you know, large stretches of flat land, not higher than 200 meters from mean sea level. MSL, mean sea level. In lower classes you might have studied. Mean sea level is used to calculate the height of the land. Okay. So from mean sea level, this plain large stretches of flat land, it is not higher than 200 meters from mean sea level. It is known as plain. Coming to coast, already you know coastal area means the land beside or near to sea or ocean. Okay, the area or the land which is near to or which is beside a sea or ocean, it is known as coast. Another one keyword which we are coming to learn during this lesson on course of time lesson is cyclone. A violent tropical storm in which strong winds move in circle. Okay, what definition we can give for cyclone? A violent tropical storm. Storm means big wind like that, and it will circle. Okay, it will move in a circle way. Is it clear? A violent tropical storm in which strong winds move in circle way. If we get into that, we will be taken away with that. Okay, like a tornado. So the definition of cyclone is a violent tropical storm or heavy wind in which strong winds move in circle. Flood, already you know, a large amount of water covering an area that is usually dry. Suppose our dry area, usually our Siddhanagram, it is normal like that. If it is floods means it will be fully filled with the water. Okay, so a large amount of water covering an area that is usually dry. Okay, these are the main keywords. The remaining keywords we will learn in the next class. Now, some important main keywords I am writing for you. The first one is mountain. Okay, what definition we can give for mountain? Natural elevation of the earth's surface. Natural elevation of earth's surface. Natural elevation of the earth's surface with a small summit. Okay. With a small summit. Summit means a little height. Okay, the meaning of summit means a little height. Okay, and a broad base. And a broad base means it will be some elaborated like that. Okay, higher than the surrounded area. So it will be somehow higher than the surrounded area. Okay, that is the definition of mountain. Coming to plateau, flat topped table. Okay. Flat topped table. So it will be always flat, and it will be. This will be stretching like that. Okay, table land with the when at the same time it will be flat, and also there will be steep slopes. Okay, steep slopes means suddenly dipping down. Slopes means understood now. When it is flat, suddenly it will be going in a down way. Okay, steep slopes on the side or more sides. Side or more sides. Okay, next coming to plain. Plain is already in our Chirakullapudi or Siddhanagara, all this area are plain areas mostly. Okay. Large stretches of flat land. Large stretches of flat land. And I told you about mean sea level, yes or no? So large stretches of flat land not higher than 200 meters from the mean sea. Okay, no higher than 200 meters from the mean sea level. Okay, the short form MSL, mean sea level. Okay, these are the main things what we have learned in this class. So, go through this class very well. Once again, revise it. And what are the important points? Get it and revise. Okay, thank you.